The first game in the studio after Atelier of the Ryza is a licensed game based on Fairy Tail But by Hiro Mishima. If you allow me to add my point of view as a person who is not very familiar with Fairy but has a great interest in JRPG, the story is quite difficult to see, and it seems that the player already knows a lot of details about the series. Fairy Tail is a lot like a studio game with additions and changes. I said that Fairy But is similar to a studio game, but with a taste of Fairy But. Although the best Gust games like the Ryza Studio, Sophie's Studio and even Blue Reflection can't say the same. It's worth it if you're a fan of anime or Gust games. You can control a lot of characters, and the game is mostly dedicated to Fairy Tail Guild characters. But for those who for some reason jumped here is JRPG, developed by Gust from famous Officina Ryza and based on popular anime series Fairy Tail and manga. Gust went from releasing the game in a year on one or two systems to various games in a year on consoles and PCs led by Koei Tecmo. We've seen some hidden object adventure games on Switch lately, but it was a little longer than the latest Artifex Mundi game. It's a good game with some performance problems on the Switch that can be annoying for some. I feel that this game is just a few steps away from something special, and there is certainly a treasure to forgive, but it is a game that in its current state is hard to recommend from the heart. The rest of the game contains big magic games and Tatar's bows with a small original story. In short, Fairy Tail is a competent JRPG and one of the best licensed anime games in recent years. This fast action game seems to be inspired by games like Saxon, but in practice the camera operation and high speed make the game completely different. Gust leveraged his strengths in the Atelier series and brought the world and the Fairy Tail characters together in this series.